Hi beautiful, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be, oh, the birds are so loud. Excuse the birds outside. We have our window open because it is really warm in here and it's cool outside. So, and the birds are singing their songs. Anyway, so today I'm going to be doing a summer makeup look. I wore this to a party last week and I got a lot of compliments on it, so I thought I would recreate it for my channel. I used the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette for most of this look. I really love this palette because it has a lot of colors that you can do so much with. So if you'd like to learn how to do this look, please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay in the shade Original and rub that with my fingers all over my eyes. Next, I'm taking the shade Shy and Bay, and I'm mixing them together and putting that all over my lid. I kind of wanted to create a rosy pink base for my eyeshadow to have this nice slate for it. Next, I'm taking the color Sandalwood and blending that into my crease for a nice transition color. Next, I'm going in with the color Henna in the same area. I'm just showing you the left eye here because the right eye was out of focus, but I did the same thing to both eyes. Now for the star of the show. I'm using the color Maneater and buffing that up into my crease. It creates this awesome pop of color which makes the look so much fun. Next, I'm taking the color Moon Dust and with my fingers, I'm just putting that all over my lids. The shimmer is so awesome and so beautiful, and it's best used with your fingers. Now that I have all my colors on, I am taking a brand new clean blending brush and just blending them all together so they create this cohesive look. Moving on to my face, I'm using the Tarteist Rainforest of the Sea foundation in the shade Tan Sand, and I'm blending that in with a regular foundation brush. I've actually put on some color in the sun recently, so my foundation is a little bit lighter than I would like, but it's not too noticeable, which is good. And here I'm blending out my highlight and my contour. I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers in the shade Ginger and Almond for my highlight and contour. Now for my bottom eyeliner. I'm using this shade Henna first and putting that on both sides. And then I'm going to add the shade Cocoa. This is not a shade that I used on my lid, but I kind of wanted the brownness of it for the bottom eyeliner. And finally, I'm topping it off with the shade Maneater to match the redness from the lid of my eye. Next, I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs pencil eyeliner and just eyelining the outer corners of my eyes on my bottom lash line and my upper lash line. I'm just lightly eyelining them. I don't want it to be too heavy or too dark. And then I'm going in with my Lakme Instaliner liquid eyeliner on the top. Finally, for mascara, I'm using the Sensational Mascara by Maybelline in the shade Blackest Black. Now I'm actually using a brow brush. I know this is for your brows, but I find that this side works better than the other for getting out the clumps from your mascara. Now for blush, I'm using a Bare Minerals blush. I can't find the shade of it because it rubbed off. I'll try to find it, but it's bronzy. And I'm using the shade Moon Dust from the Huda Beauty palette for my nose and my cupid's bow. Now for my lips, I'm using the shade Vibin' and Fortune from the Tarteist Quick Dry Matte Liquid Lip Paint collection. This stuff does not move. It's really awesome.
And mixing these two colors creates this grape color, which I really liked, this like reddish grape. I'm blending it with my fingers, and then I finish off blending it with a brush.
So that's it for my summer makeup look. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you got some inspiration for your summer parties or graduations or barbecues or whatever it may be. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe in the subscribe button below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!